Hi there. Why are you eating my coat? And you. Why are you all eating my coat? Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweet girl. They are getting so big. Look, you almost can't even tell. Look at Cinnamon and Sugar left and right. Well, Caramel. Uncle Caramel, we call him. On the left, eating his weight. And then Cinnamon next to him and her baby Sugar. And they are so close to the same size now. I know. Except Sugar sticks her whole head inside the feeder while she's eating, which is hilarious. And then this baby, Hershey Kiss, right here, and her mama, Snickers, are almost the same size already. And Moon Pie. Your name's just fun to say. Moon Pie. And then, whoop. Goodness. Yeah. And the other twin, Almond Joy. And they're all almost the size of their parents. It's crazy. They're at least almost the size of their mamas. So these two twins are about the same size. Hershey Kiss might be a little bit smaller, but not by much. And that's her with Mommy. Can't believe how big they've gotten already. Moon Pie, dude, I need that coat. I know, hello. You were headbutting me a second ago. Nasty little brat. It's been really cold here. Well, not as cold as it gets, but, you know, it's been pretty darn cold. Single digits tomorrow, and it might even get down to negative tonight. So they all have heaters in their water sources, including Miss Bridget, who decided she now refuses to come into the barn. No, you guys can't follow me. You got to stay here. She now refuses to come in the barn. I know not why. So she's out here doing her thing. Can't really see her, but she's right there. You can sort of see her tongue sticking out. Hi, baby. Did you enjoy your coobs? So I put her, I should have brought the lantern with me, but she wouldn't come in for her water, which I had right there in the doorway. She wouldn't come in. So it's now behind the door. Yeah, and it's pitch black out here, so you're not going to see that. But it's right behind this door right here. And it's hooked to a heater inside that's plugged in. So here's hoping. She still hasn't touched it. I don't know why. It's like she hates the trough. I don't know why. But it's all beautiful out here. Yeah, this thing doesn't pick up light very well. But nice and bright in there. Hi! Hi, Gretzel. What are you doing? So we will leave her to her own devices. Hi, Midgie. Leave the chicken alone. I've got one chicken. It might be yours, Liz. She has decided, oh, there she is. She's decided that she's a barn chicken by herself, but I thought it was one of the younger ones. So I'm trying to take my glove off. But like her, she's got a water dish behind her, and Dan actually even put a dish out for her so she can eat out of it. Like, you know, you could really just throw stuff on the floor, Dan, but whatever. He likes to spoil animals. So she's decided this is her spot, and she lays her eggs right over there. behind these milking racks. Milking stanchions, excuse me. But she's also been scattering stuff all over the floor, and I think the white turkey has been joining her out here during the day. I think maybe they all come in here during the day because they stir all this stuff up while they're out here. They get in the stall and stir up all of this. Hopefully they're catching mice. But yeah, everything that's in the stalls is always all stirred up. So I just haven't bothered with sweeping because they just get it everywhere anyway. Unless I completely clean this stall out, which I'm not going to do. Hi, Boo Boo. Did you come to join us? Ruger's been sick, but he's getting a little better, hopefully. Hi, Boo. He's wagging his tail now. He got anaplasmosis, and it kicked his butt. You probably can't see it, but he's carrying a whole lot of water weight right now. You can kind of see his belly's hanging down low right there with all the excess fluid. So he's on diuretics right now to try and get all that out because it's compressing his lungs. He also had pleural effusion. Goodness, that was tough. Words are hard today, as my friend Kayla says. So that means he had air and fluid around his lungs in the pleura, which is the lining, I think, on the outside of the lungs. But he's been pretty darn sick. He went through 3 weeks of antibiotics, 2 weeks on one, and then another week on injections. And he still has ups and downs. He doesn't run a fever anymore, but he still has ups and downs. Scared the heck out of me, and I think he's going to need to have the procedure where they go in and take a big needle and try and, I guess, pull all that fluid out in a big plunger with a needle. But that requires putting him under, and in his state right now, I don't know. But there you go, Liz. There's your chicken, I think. Or it's one of the young ones, because they all look alike now. I can't tell them apart, but I think it's her. She just decided she wanted to be a single chicken. So anyway, she's a barn chicken now. She hangs out with the pheasants all day. There they are over there. And she's got these rowdies. She sits up on the edge of their stall right here and looks at them. Oh, rowdies. Aw, babies, and both babies and mama. They don't even look like babies anymore. They're just huge. Hopefully they're bred. And all those babies will be up for sale and unless there's one that's phenomenal. But these guys are pretty phenomenal looking to me with all their colors. And they look like they've got decent conformation, so I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Is he bullying you? Oh, Caramel. Hi. Are you being a bully? Are you? Come here. Gonna eat my glove now? Yep, I bet you are. These guys are so cute. I have to close them in at night now because it's so cold. I don't want to leave the door open. But anyway, that's our little update. See, we've got things plugged in now for heaters. Oh, and there she is now. Sitting on the cow's manger that she doesn't use at all now because she won't come in the barn. So that was time well spent tearing this stall apart. Yep. Anyway. All right. Well, hope everybody has a nice night and had a great Thanksgiving. And I will talk to y'all later. Say bye-bye.